Most of the world is utterly obsessed with adding things. More appliances, more rooms, more routines, more subscriptions, more stuff to manage and maintain and pay for. Thailand quietly went in the opposite direction. Without anyone really sitting down and deciding it on purpose, daily life in Thailand let go of a whole long list of things the rest of the world still treats as completely essential. And here is the genuinely strange part. Nobody missed them. Life did not get harder or worse. In many ways it got simpler, cheaper, lighter, and freer. The things that quietly disappeared turned out to be burdens that nobody actually needed in the first place. While the rest of the world kept piling on conveniences that each came with their own hidden cost, their own bill, their own upkeep, Thailand kept quietly setting them down, one by one, and walking on lighter. Today we are counting down 12 things Thailand quietly removed from daily life that nobody missed at all. Watch until the end, because number 12, the thing Thailand skipped that the rest of the world is still fumbling with, shows just how far ahead this kind of simplicity really is. Number 1, tipping. In Thailand, tipping is simply not baked into daily life the way it is in many other places. The price you see is the price you pay. You are not doing constant mental arithmetic at the end of every meal, not anxiously calculating the right percentage, not being quietly guilted into topping up a bill by a machine swiveled around to face you. The cost is the cost, plain and honest, and every transaction is calmer, clearer, and less stressful because of it. Number 2, cooking at home every day. With street food and fresh stalls on every corner, the daily ritual of planning, shopping, prepping, cooking, and then cleaning up an entire kitchen quietly faded away for huge numbers of people. Why spend an hour of your evening and fill a sink with greasy dishes when a fresh, hot, expertly made meal is waiting on the corner for less than the cost of the raw ingredients? An entire exhausting daily chore, lifted clean off people's shoulders, and almost nobody mourns it. Number 3, the clothes dryer. In a warm, sunny climate, the bulky, energy-hungry tumble dryer is very nearly pointless. Clothes are simply hung out and dry in the open air, often within just a few hours. There is no giant machine taking up space, no electricity bill for tumbling hot air around in circles, and no garments mysteriously shrinking or wearing out. The sun and the breeze do the entire job, perfectly, for free, every single day of the year. Clothes come in smelling of fresh air rather than hot machinery, and the whole laundry routine quietly shrinks down to a line, a few pegs, and a little patience. Number 4, central heating. An entire enormous category of home technology that much of the world genuinely cannot imagine surviving without simply does not exist here. No furnace rumbling in a basement, no radiators, no ductwork, no eye-watering heating bills through a long cold winter. The warm climate quietly removed the need for all of it. And with that need went a huge ongoing cost, a major maintenance headache, and a whole tangle of complication that homes elsewhere just accept as the price of living. Number 5, wall-to-wall carpet. Soft, fluffy carpet that traps dust, damp, smells, and allergens deep in its fibers has no real place in a hot, humid country. Cool, hard, easily cleaned floors took over completely and never looked back. There are no afternoons lost to dragging a heavy vacuum around, no creeping mold, no stains soaking in, and no allergens settling deep where you can never quite reach. Just a quick wipe of the floor, and the whole room is fresh and clean again. Number 6, the reliance on toilet paper. With the simple handheld sprayer mounted beside virtually every toilet, the endless cycle of buying, storing, hauling home, and constantly running out of paper largely faded into the past. Water does the job more thoroughly, more cleanly, and far more cheaply, and it never clogs the plumbing. The household simply never has to think about stockpiling rolls, budgeting for them, or facing that small panic of reaching for an empty cardboard tube ever again. Number 7, rigid meal times. The strict, clockwork idea of breakfast, lunch, and dinner served only at fixed, proper hours gently loosened and then dissolved entirely. With delicious food available absolutely everywhere at every hour of the day and night, people simply eat when they are actually hungry. There is no rushing to beat a kitchen that is about to close, no skipping a meal because the timing was somehow wrong. Food quietly bends to fit around life, instead of life having to bend itself around rigid meal times. Number 8, the big weekly grocery run. The familiar Western ritual of loading an enormous trolley once a week, hauling it all home, and then cramming a fridge full of food that slowly, sadly goes off in the back never really took hold here. Daily fresh markets replaced it entirely. You buy a little, fresh, exactly as you need it, on the way home. The result is dramatically less waste, far less storage, almost no spoilage, and noticeably better, fresher ingredients on the plate every single day. Number 9. Shoes inside the home. The whole grinding problem of tracking street dirt, dust, and grime across the floors of your house was elegantly solved right at the front door. Shoes come off, the outside world and everything it carries stays firmly outside, and the home stays clean with almost no ongoing effort at all. It is a single, simple, deeply ingrained habit that quietly erases an entire category of household mess before it ever has the chance to begin. Number 10. The private car as a necessity. In vast stretches of the world, daily life is simply impossible without owning a car. In Thailand, motorbikes, songthas, tuk-tuks, canal boats, and a dense web of street-level transport mean a private car is a genuine choice rather than an absolute requirement. No crushing loan to service, no daily parking nightmare to solve, and no small fortune sunk into a machine that, for most of the world, sits completely idle and depreciating for the overwhelming majority of every day. Number 11. The landline and the wallet. Thailand leapt straight over technologies that other countries are still clinging stubbornly to. The home telephone never became essential before the mobile phone simply took over, and now even cash and plastic cards are quietly fading too, replaced by a simple scan of a code that works flawlessly at the very smallest street stall. Whole expensive layers of old infrastructure, copper phone lines, card terminals, fee-taking middlemen, were skipped over almost entirely, leapfrogged in a single clean jump. Number 12. The sealed, climate-controlled box of a home. This is the one the rest of the world is still clumsily fumbling with. Much of the world now builds its homes as airtight, artificially heated and cooled boxes, then pays endlessly to keep them that way, and quietly wonders why they so often feel stuffy, stale, and strangely lifeless inside. Thai living, by contrast, kept its doors and windows open, kept the breeze flowing freely through the rooms, and kept everyday life connected to the porch, the street, and the open outdoors. The home actually breathes. People are not sealed away in isolation from their neighbors and the world around them. It costs far less to run. It feels alive and cool and connected, and it keeps daily life social and open in a way a closed, humming, climate-controlled box never possibly can. Around the world, designers are now slowly rediscovering open-air living, natural ventilation, and the simple value of staying connected to the outdoors and proudly dressing it all up as a fresh new wellness trend. Thailand just quietly never gave it up in the first place. So those are 12 things Thailand quietly removed from daily life, and somehow ended up genuinely better for losing every one of them. While so much of the world keeps frantically adding more to own, more to manage, more to maintain, and more to pay for month after month, Thailand stands as living proof that letting go of the right things can make a whole life feel lighter, cheaper, freer, and more human. The absence here is not a lack or a sign of going without. It is a quiet kind of freedom. If you want to see more amazing things Thailand is doing better than the rest of the world, then like and subscribe, and make sure to watch the video on your end screen. It is packed with even more surprising things.